What are you doing, lazy bones? What did you do all day when I was at work, hey? Did you hang out at home? Did you sleep all day? Did you sleep all day? You don't like belly rubs, do you? No, you don't. Alright, Saturday morning. Last night I had a fire by myself. Trevor was supposed to come over, but unfortunately his wife had other plans for him. Just had to run out, get some groceries quick, but come home and Tomcat's sleeping in his little hut. Hey buddy, are you being invisible? I know, it's such a lazy day to be a kitty. I know. Can I pet your paw? That's a good boy. Oxbeam also sent this light for me to install on my ATV since we're going to be doing the ATV project. And I'm telling you, each year Oxbeam keeps getting better and better in quality. They really stepped up their game with these instructions now, like step by step, and pretty much make it idiot proof. Well, I'm outside in the garage now. Still feeling like ass, I'm telling you. Started getting sick on like Tuesday. Didn't make it to work on Thursday, struggled on Friday. Still got like a fever going on, a cough, like my lungs are kind of burning. But we're gonna work on some simple projects in the garage. I did a video on fixing the four-wheel drive in Arctic Cat, and I'm gonna do the electrical version of that today. And hopefully do the fuel pump today as well before we start digging into taking all the plastics off. I do got kind of a mess here to clean up before we get started. Today on the camera, we're gonna try out this lens right here. This is the Minolta Secret Handshake lens. It's kind of a rare lens to get, and if you can get one, it's still fairly expensive. It's a 28 to 135. It's got extremely great glass on it, really sharp for photos. We're gonna see how well it does for video today. Also for my toolbox at work, robbed a bunch of drill bits that have been sitting in my toolbox for years. We're gonna use them around the house. This is the new tripod that I just picked up to use on my camera. It's got a fluid head on it. A little bit more sturdier than what the Manfrotto camera tripod is. So we're gonna give it a shot, see what it's like for panning. I don't know about you guys, but let's quit screwing around. Let's get to work on this Arctic Cat. Get some videos made so that people can fix the problems themselves instead of relying on the dealership. You know what, I can't decide if I'm going to use the multimeter or the power probe for. I think I'm just going to use both. Man, this is the first time I've ever had this thing powered up. Wonder how I go through the different modes. How do you scroll down? Oh, there we go. Well, I just finished shooting the video of troubleshooting the electrical section of the four-wheel drive on the Arctic Cat using a multimeter. But I'm going to show you guys in this video how to do it with the power probe, because I prefer to use the power probe over the multimeter. But more people will have a multimeter than the power probe. So, I'm going to show you why I prefer using that tool so much more better. Got the power probe fired up here. We're going to touch the ground. See, it lights up green when it's ground. See, that says 0.01 volts because the ignition's off. Going to turn the ignition on, and that should read us 12 volts. See, it lights up red. Man, this tool is so awesome. If you want to apply ground to something, there's this trigger switch here, hit it down. If I want to give something like a positive charge to see if there's a short and if I could power it up separately on its own, I just push the toggle switch forward. It's got a built-in breaker. These things are the best troubleshooting tools I find by far. It's been a pretty good little multimeter for me since I bought it. I wish this amp clamp was used. I should almost take it to the Snap-on dealer I had one guy leave a comment on the video where I had this when I was saying that I couldn't get this amp probe to work, and he was trying to tell me it was for AC only, but it clearly says on the bottom AC DC clamp. I don't know, there's lots of YouTube certified engineers, electricians, mechanics, but unless you know what's really going on, some people just keep their fucking mouth shut. That being said, we're off to the next part of the video that we're gonna film on the other channel, and that is checking for fuel pressure in the Arctic Cat with a carbureted engine. Everything's connected. I didn't tighten up those clamps. Hopefully they won't leak. So let's get her fired up. When I crank it over, you should be able to see the fuel pressure jump too. Fuck, that's weird. We're not even reading nothing. Well, I think I need to go on a road trip now. I think that gauge, I need a smaller reading, like maybe 0 to 50 pounds or something. Nice to see Deerfoot Trail dry. A few days ago driving to work, this was a sheet of ice. People are going like 30 kilometers an hour. That's how bad it was. Chinooks come into town. It's like +5 outside. Everything's melting. And we're back. I picked up this gauge, 0 to 30 psi. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. There we are. Put a new gauge in it. And we're right on the money. That was great success, well worth the $10 I paid for this gauge. Oh, I think it's almost time to call it a night in the garage. Just shot a bunch of videos, working on the ATV. I've been using this camera too. I've been filming more with the Sony HX80, which I'm using right now, because I like the picture of it better, the video quality is better, but this Olympus camera has a built-in light, and it's a little bit more rugged for, you know, getting into places. I don't have to worry about damaging it. I'm hoping it lasts longer than the year than the other Olympus cameras did. If not, I'm not going to be very happy about it. But at least with the Sony, I said before, 3-year warranty, no fucks given. Anyways, I think it's almost motherfucking beer time. Are you going to come aside? Are you just going to stand there? What are you doing? Yeah, just walk away. Besides for Tomcat being a snob, we got some Chasing Freshies Fresh Hop IPA. Should be pretty good. At least this time, I always know where the bottle opener is. Top of the heater. Motherfucking beer time, 7.4% Fresh Hop IPA. Not too bad. Yeah, things are moving along pretty good with the Arctic Cat. Tomorrow, I wanted to get done on this today, but I did some other videos instead. We're going to take apart this because this is supposed to be a non-serviceable item. And we're going to see if we can fix it. And then we're going to start the process of removing the plastics off the ATV and get ready to start pulling that motor. Anyway, stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching.